What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Back again with another video. Probably my most varied. My most varied video in quite some time. I've got a mixture of magazines, size comics, CGC, which has a story to it. You'll find out when I get to it. You won't know where that CGC will place in this video. I'll keep you on your toes, because there's a story behind it, a snap. Which is also another slab in the process of getting encapsulated / graded. I sent out at the same time. Again, you hear the story when I get to it. There's a unique Star Trek item, because the magazine size comics and magazines are Star Trek related. Normal comics, a Star Wars Black Series, first one in my collection, of 2 DVDs, and a partridge in a pear tree. So that sounds beautiful, I do apologise. Oh, pardon me. I do the magazines, to here. With my normal comics, I collect Star Trek, or the Next Generation one. But when I went to New Dawn Comics today, which is pretty much it's the #1 comic shop in Melee. It's a shop I'd pretty much go to weekly. I've had them to them weekly for shite, how long? 1.5 2 years, give or take. Love Jamie, love Lizzie to pieces, a lot of the pretty much got family at this point. I think that was the weekend they bought a, when was the weekend, I think, I remember, a collection. Somebody had like 2 NAD, does drink type bollocks. I say bollocks, it's not a bit of me. More than anything. He said it's something that had some Star Trek elements. 2 items that are on hold till next week as we're recording. You'll see that next video. He did have 2 ships, toy ships, models. I might, if they're still there next week, I might see them myself. He had what I picked up today. He had 2 sealed, I've got 2 sealed VHSs, which I was tempted, but I got them on. The 2 of them I think on was 2 of the Next Generation films. I've got them DVD anyway, and the unique item I've not seen before. I've not seen before. The magazine size stuff he done before £1 each. The unique item, £5, I think it was. Because he said to me, "Oh, how much am I gonna pay?" I went, to be honest, I don't know nothing about it. I've never seen it. I don't know how much. I went, £5. Right. But I'll show you that in a sec. I'll do the magazines first. So I picked the magazines size comics, which at some point I've got the bags and bolts. Next Generation #1. This gift, I think it's a patch. Which, if it is, nice. Number 3, which I think number 3 still has a poster inside, which I'm quite surprised about. I think this was from the 5th of December 1998. 15th of December 1998. So, 36 years old. And 8. The thing I like about these is you get a comic. I don't know if these are the same as the TNG normal comic size. Also, you get like other bits and pieces in there. If they are, I don't mind because it's a nice variation of what I'm on collecting. I know people like getting like newsstands with direct or cover variants or price variants. The magazine size stuff, or the UK stuff, the weekly stuff, I feel like people are sleeping on because you can get the UK versions of first appearances hella cheaper than the normal UK comic counterpart. So it's like, don't sleep on them, I think, in my opinion. So I got some of the official UK, official fan club of the UK Star Trek mags. Again, these were all £1. Nice. I said what I said to my mate Donna about these, and she went, don't spend your money. Don't spend your money just for the sake of spending it. I said which I appreciate you doing that for me. But I said, I'd probably pass up on more. What I show her, which ain't a lot in the grand scheme of things, is I probably pass up more than what I get. Because I feel like I'm quite lucky in the sense that when it comes to the older issues, Star Trek and like that, because it's normally me getting them. I'm the only person in a shop that gets them. So, because of that, I think people like Jamie would rather sell them for £1 to me than put them up what they're worth and then sitting there for like 2 years later. So I'm quite lucky by that. So I can cheaper deals because of that. I know it sounds horrible saying that, but with Jamie, I'm trying to sort of balance things out with getting paying what the book's actually worth and that sort of stuff, so balancing out. Sometimes when I buy a book for Jamie, I said how much this book is Jamie on a bit. I feel bad. I'm like, the sort of cheap part of my brain's like, oh, take it. The human side of me, like the compassionate side, I was like, no, he's got a fucking small business. So so when I'm at Jamie's, I do obviously try and buy as much as I can, and also look for like when I'm with my mate Matt, I try and sort of find stuff for him, like, please buy stuff to balance things out. So, with the original Star Trek Phantom UK, he had this. Now, there's 2 dates on this, I think. Initially when Jamie bought this, it was a VHS, because it is in a VHS case. Now, this, don't buy this little, I'll try to open that bucket. There's a little blurb in here that says, it's pretty much a new recruit pack. Get bits and pieces, obviously it says what's in there, things like that. I'm going to show you what's in there, I've never seen this. I'm happy with it because it's a unique part 1 legend now. So that my membership card. If there's any other Trekkie that knows about this group, especially UK Trekkies, please let me know if they're still about. I want to see if this discount card still works. I'll show these first. So they give me a mixture of like collector's catalogue, introducing Star Trek Voyager, like sort of collector's set, and catalogues and stuff like that. But one thing I like, I said to Jamie about this. Please say there's a website. There's gotta be a fucking website for this. What I said about Jamie, I never knew. In the UK we have Forbidden Planet. I thought there would have been it's sort of like 10-15 years ago. This day's catalogue spring from '95. This, I think the initial packaging of this is '93, but I think this set came out in '95. I'll tell you why I say I think 95. Why I go to the pin. I do need to find the more of these because you got these. So this is 8 of these. So you got Quark and Jadzia 1 and 2. Which, to be fair, these would be quite nice. These would be quite nice to get signed. Because to my knowledge, these only came in this. So, the reason I say I think this comes from '93, the reason my fucking arms covering the fucking camera, is there's 2 pins. The official Star Trek Club UK. And there's this one, which says Star Trek the official Fan Club UK 1995. See if I can got at my face. So yeah, that is a unique. Like I said, I've never seen that. Is it worth a favour? Who knows? The price? Who knows? But yeah. Now I do this Star Wars video. I know it's a bit blasphemy. Not right doing Star Trek and Star Wars. But I saw this in a shop called Toy World, Toy City, Toy Land, Toy something in Basildon. Relatively new. I think they must buy like old stock, like new old stock and stuff. Because I sort of they must do, because it's not. Some of it's not consistent though. I'll explain. You've got a Silent Bob Funky Pop. But I think I have shown it when I picked it up on this channel. They only have Silent Bob in the Cloak's little set. Cloak tray. That's the only one they got. Some of the pops have been one in that line, some might have 2 or 3. It's not consistent. Saw this Black Series, the only one they had. Most places have at least 2 or 3 buried. Most shops that were like £15 to £20 for Black Series, depending on what it is. This was £8. But it was reveal, Santa from Andor. I had my eye on this a couple of years ago. Looks a bit derpy though. A couple of years ago I had my eye on this. I'll look at that. Don't like the character. I think when I saw it, I was tired of the maple, it didn't have any. I was like, oh, whatever sort of thing. I saw this, £8. Yes. Cheaper than anywhere else. Because by the time you get everywhere else, you like, online, you're doing shipping and shit like that. You buy second hand, you run that risk of, is it complete? All that sort of jazz. Yeah. That's his toy stuff. Nerdly. That's that, whatever. Two physical medias. One is going towards a set I'm trying to complete. One is a case of I only found out about it recently. Had to get it. We are a fan of this comedian this at my household. So I had to. But I do the one from my set, which is Bleach season 8. I'm gonna try at least get the first 8. Start watching them and sort of pick them up. If I'm missing like a couple to do that. But yeah, there's that. In my household we are a fan of comedy, specifically Mickey Flanagan. I saw this in, I think, Asda. Had to get it. So I was like, so we picked up, which is If We Ever Needed It by Mickey Flanagan. Watched it, loved it. Talks of Wood, it's Mickey Flanagan. Yeah. Wish it was a bit longer, because it was only like an hour long. But what can you do? Yeah. Now, graded the wall, the wall, graded. Do the wall first. Keep on your toes. First handful to our part of one that I weren't done. So this set I initially only picked up one of the issues last year because when I done the Avengers Doomsday Avengers Doomsday trailer, where it's the director's shares and then RDJ at the end. One of the people they announced was Mystique was returning in that. So I picked up the first Mystique. Then I picked up the first issue of Miss Marvel. Then period I picked up others. I think last period video I think I showed some. This was the other stat that I had on hold. I'm now like 5 issues away from completing the run. Got a 23 issue run. But yeah. So I put out issue 8. Not 9. 10. I think they all do effectively 15. This one was like a £10 book. The trouble is 6 or 8 quid. I do think it's a little bit bondage for the woman. They are doing effectively of the debut World Classic costume sewn. Asked 3 people if with facsimile, if the facsimile is more than an original, or if you just put an extra few quid in and you get an original, get the original. 19. I think a normal one would be like £4.70. A foil would be like £5.70. Jamie has his out for a tenner. An original. Buy the fucking original. 21 and 23 final issue. That one obviously is a bit more pricey because it is the final issue. So issue 2 of Sorceress Supreme. I really enjoyed the first issue. I think I really enjoyed this issue. Yep. Mechanics number 23. Come up today. Same as this. All new spiders to Gwendo, spider number 7. I just realised it's sort of a kind of an homage to Ringo Rinkin, also back in base. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to remember stuff, but I found miserably. Harley Quinn X Weimar number 4. This is a fun read. I got a bit bored with the mainline Harley Quinn one. But I did give this a go, so let's try issue 1. I love the character of Elvira. I do like Poison Ivy, despite burning up the main one. This has been really fun. Poison Ivy 41. This support, I'm happy it's on this long, but I am surprised because this was meant to be a 6-issue run. The next it was a 12-issue run. That was how I thought what I was doing. Then they've made it ongoing. I'm really happy. Second to last issue of this run, Avengers 85. It's with this one, it's not been bad, not been great, has been consistent. If you know this one, if you like Avengers and think it was like consistent, it's worth a read, personally. Yeah. This I picked up because this was strange. This one with my ADHD, I normally if I find something I want to pick up, one issue, whatever, I screenshot it for future notes. I screenshot this a few days prior, saw it in January 70p bin, had to get it. I don't normally do Spider-Man, but I wanted to cover this issue because it's got She-Hulk. But it's Protector Spider-Man 168. Talking about She-Hulk, Volume 2 or Volume 2? What am I talking about? Issue 3, Planet She-Hulk. With this cover, when I've looked at pictures online and things like that, the image was a little bit lighter, didn't have this border. I do like the cover, wish it was how it was, what I saw online, but it was the best cover. These next 2 issues are, so this one I ordered ages ago, a few weeks. This is the cover I wanted. Issue 23 of X-Men, Magic on the cover. Issue 24 of the same run. Star Trek. I think I had some Star Trek include. Including a comic size Next Generation, which is issue 5. Star Trek: The Tabukan Syndrome, probably fucking butchering that. What issue is that? 35. Issue 9 of Star Trek Unlimited. Issue 7 of At the Edge of the Final Frontier, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. The final issue of Star Trek Strange New Worlds at the Siege of Salvation. With these ones, I have said I've sort of picked up these photo ones. So it had issue 1 had what will be the cover for the Blu-ray / DVD. Issue 2 was Pike. Issue 3 was Nurse Chapel, 4 was Lahura, this one was It's Spot. That's my funny stuff there. No, second to last award book, second to last item of the video, issue 7 of Vampirella Armageddon. Should have had 2 more content cover to show you, but I don't think, apart from being a little bit diamond, more dynamite, normally a week or 2 behind. But the woman in the front does have a Star Trek connection. I did meet her briefly last year at Destination Trek. When it went until literally the last day of the show, I realised where I recognised her from. It was her covers. I'm like, wish I fucking bought one to get the sign. Hopefully she's at MCM though. If she don't, and I see her, I'm gonna take one with me, just as I do see her. You never know. Final book. It's still in the bubble wrap. This is the important one. So there's a story behind it. So I sent this out. It was sent out a couple of weeks after I came back from Destination Trek last year. So it would have been beginning of September. Right. The book got signed on the 25th of the 10th October. Right. It came back pretty much 3 months later. Because there's 2 books I sent out. This one and another one, which I think from the top of my head was X-Men 1 through 5. One issue from Dark Phoenix Saga. Getting signed by one of the actors who played Jean Grey. That issue got lost. It got a point where it got lost. When I spoke to Jamie today, as we were talking this, which is Wednesday 3rd, I think, it's now getting captionated and graded, so obviously it had to be signed to be getting graded. This one though was the big boy book, because initially all I wanted to do was the Jean Grey one. That was like, because that's what I want to do. I think the first morning of Destination, I saw. No, they arrived at Blackpool for Destination. I saw CD put a post up. They'll do it in-house signing with 5 or 6 people. Yeah, the person who plays Daredevil, person who plays Kingpin, person who plays Jessica Jones, which would make a laugh. I sent not long sent my fucking alias one, but I'm like, right. Person who plays Vision, and this person. Now, not to add spec to the bonfire of MCU, in the sense of my fucking glasses today, I'll clean my glasses while I'll do my little spec, right? Now, with this in-house signing, right, fucking what time today? With the Daredevil cast, I'm trying to understand because they're coming back through season 2 of Reborn. Jessica Jones, I can understand, because she's returning, like that, on screen in Daredevil Reborn. Vision, I can understand, because you are getting Vision Quest this year. Right. This person is a case of there was no body when this person died on the throne. Nobody, no death. There's rumours, I'm gonna leave that there, rumours, so take it with a grain of salt, that she is returned. My glasses, filthy as shit. I probably spend as much time cleaning my glasses than wearing them. There's rumours that she's currently coming back. Now, the fact that she was part of this in-house signing can mean partly befuddle or CGC. No, we don't. Plus, with Vision Quest coming out this year, and if you don't know what Vision Quest is pretty much the end of the WandaVision trilogy. Fuck me. Because you had WandaVision, Agatha, and obviously now Vision Quest. So it's either a case of they've done this person because of what it's Vision. You need this person by default. You need this person forever. Or again, it's a case that they know something that we don't know. If they know a way of cleaning glasses, what fucking spend 10 years doing it, CGC let me know. I'm not doing this to build up the suspense. This is a fucking mate, a struggle. Probably like, let's put the glasses on, end this video. But the person is, or you should by now guess that it's Elizabeth Olsen, played Scarlet Witch. Now, if you know me, you know Scarlet Witch is one of my favourite characters in comics. Elizabeth Olsen, after Kevin Smith is one of the people I want to meet. Do I trust myself near her? Probably not. But this was signed by Elizabeth Olsen. The grade for me means fuck all. It's the fact that it's signed by Elizabeth Olsen. When I was choosing my book, I was like, I would choose a book that nice book with her on the cover, which I had the Women of Marvel with a Peter Motor cover of her. Stab City Comics in the UK has a copy for sale. Same price I paid to my grading. I don't do that. But I was probably like, how many other opportunities am I going to have this? I want to send out at least a K. I don't have a first appearance, sadly. So in my opinion, I chose the next best thing. There's this issue and the issue before that are both the origin of her and Quicksilver. I was like, what cover has the most light on it? I chose this one, which is Avengers 186. Now, there's the order. There's the fucking. I'm a bit upset. It's a black pen, but the fact there was like 5 or 6 people doing signings, I understand. If it was just her, I reckon they probably would have done a silver, or if I had the opportunity to select a pen, I would have chosen red. This is now when it comes to signings that where I've not met the person. The biggest, obviously, as all my all the signed books, the biggest person. The fucking most expensive and all, 350 quid. Book wasn't too bad because it was free. I thought I would give him the book. Not a fucking point though. But yeah, that is this bit of video. I do apologise, I realise how long this video has gone on for. But I do hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry for it being a long one. Sorry. But I hope you saw. But it was, I was constantly, that's why I'm glad I kept the pairings. But yeah, hope to fucking hell. Hope to speak to you guys soon. And yeah, ciao for now, guys.